Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK. And this card is the one that we made in our October in-person classes. It's gotten a little bit dog-eared on its travels, and is also the card that I sent in a pack to my team members. So it's a 5x7 card folded flat with lots of space to write on the back, and it pops and sits like that. So it's quite effective and quite fun to make as well. So this is based on a card that I made at the last Putler's team retreat, and the dimensions and everything were supplied by the lovely Snowdon Stamper. So I will put a link to Wendy's social media, etc. in the description for this video as a thanks for introducing me to this type of card. So the one that we made at the retreat was using the Regal Floral, whatever it's called. I don't even know. And I meant to look it out and I forgot. So sorry. But yeah, love this. So let's make another one. As I mentioned, I have sent packs to members of my team for this card, and I have a spare one left, and it's made me realise that I perhaps didn't give you envelopes, guys. Sorry. I should have. So yeah, when we do our in-person class, members of my team and my upline Valerie's team get to come along for free as a perk for being in our team. For as long as they're in our teams, they can come along to classes. And because I have people in my team that are not able to come to classes, I don't want them to miss out on that perk. So I send them packs in the post instead. So this is what I sent to them, including ribbon, trim, all of the die cuts, and what they need to do is assemble and score, and they need to do their own little stamping for the sentiment, because I'm not able to send them stamped images. So I need to find my glue. Here we are. Right. You will be able to download a copy of these instructions with all of the measurements from my blog post. There'll be a link to that in the description for this video. So I'm going to start off by adding my designer series paper to these two long strips. So those are the bits that go top and bottom there. Oops, just knocked something else off my desk. So we have 3 pieces for each of these strips, and this is the Season of Elegance designer series paper, and it is gorgeous with all of that gold foiling. And just layering, popping them in centrally between those score lines there. And there's a little ridge there where I cut it, so just smooth that down too. And then one in the middle here. And there we are. And I'll just do exactly the same with the piece at the bottom here. So I have quite wide margins around these pieces here. You could back them with another colour of card, or just do as I've done here. I didn't want to add any more layers because I didn't want to have to cut out any more bits of paper. this was enough. So I had 3 pieces of card for the base and 6 for those, and then 3 for this piece, and a label, 2 labels and a tree to die cut. So I thought that was kind of enough. It certainly kept me out of mischief, that's for sure. Right, so this is going to fold like that. And I'm just going to put this on the back whilst we're all nice and flat. As I say, plenty of space to write your own personal message on there. Like that. All right, so let's start the assembly. And I will get my bond folder for this and make them nice and crisp. Okay. Same with the other one. That's it. Now, I want to put glue on one end, like that. And then that is going to line up with that edge and the top edge there. Okay, and I knew that would happen, but I just wanted to be able to show you it a little bit easier, because when I've got colour on colour there, it's not quite so easy to see. But there you go. So that lines up along there and along there, and then do the same. Doesn't matter which end you use. And again, we're gonna line that up right to the edge and right to the bottom, like so. Okay. And if you're using wet glue, you've got a little bit of wiggle time. Right, so I am happy with that. I've then got 3 pieces of designer series paper, and I'm going, so there's 2 narrower ones and 1 wider one. Well, there should have been. Oh, I'm glad I didn't send this kit to somebody else. So that goes in there. That goes in there, and this one should have been a bit wider to go in there. But I'm just going to run with it. Okay, I'm not going to glue this one yet because we need to attach those 2 pieces before we do that. So again, I apologise if anybody else has got a miscut piece. This is one of the problems when you're doing so many packs of the same thing. You get yourself a little bit confused. So hopefully it means that someone else has got 2 wider pieces, and then they can just trim it down. But I'm sure my team will be in touch if they've got it wrong, and I can send them a corrected piece, or they can just run with it like me. Right, so we've got those bits in place. We now want to add glue to these tabs here, and then they are going to get glued down like that, nice and easy. Just fold that back, press that down. Okay, and the same with this one. Glue on here, fold that back, and pop that down. Easy peasy. Right, now we've got to put this bit in to basically cover up those pieces there, like we've covered them up on that side. Still see a little bit, but just makes it a little bit neater doing it in this order. Okay, so let us pop that in, lining up the top and bottom in line with these pieces. There we go. That's it. Bottom, card base, all constructed. So now we just need to do a little bit of decoration. And we're going to pop that on there, but I'm going to decorate it first. I'm going to put my tree on. And this is using one of the decorative tree dies, which I absolutely love. Definitely been one of my favourite purchases from this mini catalogue. And then I'm going to stamp using Winter Greetings from the Sparkling Snowflakes set, which is in the annual catalogue. Carried over set, so one you might have had from last year. I certainly did. And I'm going to go Cherry Cobbler. Tap, tap, tap. And then I'm going to stamp that in here like that. Now, this tag die and this banner die are from the Greetings of the Season die set, and what I did with my first one was I ran the die through again just to shorten it. Didn't want to do that in the class, so instead, these aren't my sharpest scissors, but hopefully they'll do. Chopped it off like that, and then you can use that as a template to chop in and again like that, and just neaten it up if you need to. There we go. Easy peasy. So there we are. That is going to go on with dimensionals. Excuse me, I forgot to get them out. There we are. And in actual fact, I've just got an edge of a strip here, so I'm just going to use a bit of that. Waste not, want not. That there. Take that backing. Put that backing on again until you've put your bit of trim on, Heather. Right, so this is gold trim that comes in a pack with silver as well. I've given them way more than they need, hopefully. So on this, I've just pulled that through, doubled it up, pulled it through, and then I'll just pop the tails back through that loop there and gently pull that back into position like so. Okay, and I can trim that off once it's on, and I'm happy with it. Right, so that's going to just go across there like so. Now we need to add this onto there so that it's only going to be stuck at the top and at the bottom in that middle section there. So in my instructions, I gave them a little template, a photo showing them where to put that glue there. So we're just going around about that hole there and a little bit at the bottom here. have this nice and flat and kind of hover it in position and try and get it centre and straightish. Press down at the two bits that you've got glue at there, and just make sure that you haven't got any other glue sticking down, because you want it to pop at the side there. Okay, so you only want to make sure you've got glue where you need it. Right, last little bit of decoration. I also gave them some coordinating ribbon. And this is cherry cobbler with gold, and it's beautiful. And I'm just tying the bow with that. I'm going to twist. There we go. Decide how long you want your loops and tails to be. Again, I've given my team lots to play with. Because I hate trying to do a ribbon with a bow with just a tiny bit of ribbon. I wouldn't want to put them through that either. Okay, so I'm going to use a glue dot. I have just the end of a roll here. Glue dot onto my bow, bow onto my card. And I'll get a ribbon scissors and I will chop that kind of in line with my tag, and I'm just going to shorten that as well. Last bit is I gave them some of these lovely gold gems that I've forgotten what they're called. They are gold textured adhesive backed dots. Gave them 3 on a little bit of sheet. Oh, I hope they don't have as much trouble getting them off as I am. There we go. Nope, I've left the adhesive on there. Let's try that one again. Peel, no. Let's try putting the adhesive on there. No, that doesn't want to work either. Let me get the scissors. Or I might have to use my dots. Little glue dots again, maybe. Okay, we've got one on. This shouldn't be the hard bit, should it really? Oh dear. Let's see if I can get the adhesive to come with the dot this time. So much easier when they're on a big piece. There we go. On there. And I'm going to put the other one there. Got them! Yay! Or did I? There seems a lot of adhesive there. No, they're fine. Excellent. Right, tidy up, Heather. And we have a cherry cobbler one. And my original basic beige one there as well. So the paper in this pack also has Pretty Peacock. And I've forgotten what else. It's almost done. So we've got it's a mix of garden green and old olive in there as well. So foil on one side and plain on the back. And I think I might need to order another pack. I hope you've enjoyed this fun card. And again, thank you to Wendy from the Snowdon Stamper for providing the measurements for this at our Putler's team retreat. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment if you have time. I love to read them and reply. And if you're new to my channel, please do click on that subscribe button, click the bell and get notification the next time I upload a tutorial. Until then, please do take care. Bye bye.